Rolling, go.
Sarge, my favorite memory with you was from junior year when we were preparing for the unit inspection. We were stuck at Ferguson Hall one night until like 9 p.m. just doing paperwork. And then during the unit inspection that next day when I was in class and you texted me and told me that all of the paperwork that we had done that night was actually horribly done and I needed to go to the office because I was in trouble, which of course was not true.
Major and Sarge, you guys made my life a little hard with this one. I was told when recording this that I could only pick one memory from each of you, which, since y'all are basically my uncles, you made my life hard in a good way for this one.
Major, one of my favorite memories of you is from last year at National Awards, watching you help an elderly woman up and down the stairs of the stage. I just thought it showed true politeness and chivalry that you don't typically see in people anymore, and I really appreciated that.
Moving to a new state halfway through the school year was definitely not a challenge that I was expecting in my high school career. Sarge, thank you so much for being able to help me out, even though I was late to joining the class. Thank you for helping me find my way and eventually helping me find out what I'm doing with the rest of my life.
Major, my memory for you is the most prominent one I have during freshman year when it was the first time I ever met you. Beginning of November, I wanted to join the program and I had to come down and meet you to see if I was a good fit. I've grown so much from those 4 years that I have been with you and Sarge, and it just has really impacted my life, so thank you.
So I remember my first day of JROTC meeting Sarge. Walked into the JROTC room over at Ferguson, sat way in the back table. I don't break eye contact with Sarge the entire time. And he's talking to us about like Raider, drill, orienteering, and freshman me, my hand shoots up, and I ask, are the rifles we use in drill real? And Sarge gives me this look. Then the first time we get introduced to our Corps Commander, he introduces me with the code name Code Red because of that question back freshman year.
Major, thank you so much for continuing to check in on me and make sure I was getting plugged in. Thanks to you, I was able to find the confidence to apply to the Air Force Academy, and now I know where I'm going with my journey in ROTC.
Sarge, my memory for you is the day I tore my ACL jumping off the Raider wall. You were the first one there by my side trying to comfort me, get me water, help me. I remember that night when I was in the ER, I got a text from you just checking on me. That meant a lot to me, just knowing that you and everybody in JROTC really cares about me and wanted to make sure I was okay. So I really appreciate that.
Okay, Major, my favorite memory of us was last year at award ceremony when you told me to gritty off the stage, and I actually gritted off the stage. Do you want me to keep going? Or just for Sarge?
Yeah, just keep going.
Sarge, one of my favorite memories of you is you saying to me, nobody but me and God knows what these hands have done for my country. I truly appreciate your example of patriotism and service.
Alright, Major, one of my favorite memories about you is when I won my first national award, you told me I needed to learn how to smile more, so here you go.
Sarge, my favorite memory of us was when we both had to experience the grueliness of the fun bus. Even though we were on opposite ends of the bus, it was still terrible, and that's what made it memorable.
Major, my memory for you, there's going to be a theme to these, my ACL injury. The day before I went into surgery, we came to drill practice that morning. I was still on crutches. Logan brought out a gift basket. The thing that stood out to me the most was the signed cards from everybody. It really showed me that you and all of my JROTC family really cared. It was just a really nice thing. I still go back and look at those cards, so thank you for all that you've done.
So, both team commanders. Major, as you can attest, I have a wonderful memory. We chose to do something a little bit different than everybody else. Both team commanders, so we kind of both have a very similar story.
From the start, you guys were always putting us in leadership positions, trying to push us to grow to our true potential.
Yeah, what'd you have? I started out as like a flight sergeant. I thought it was the big cheese, as Sarge like to say, but clearly was not.
My favorite memory of you guys is when you came out to support me for my first solo. You made the way for that to happen, and it meant so much to me when you guys came out to just make sure I didn't crash and just be out there and support me. It really meant the world to me. I thank you so much. I love you both. Sad and leaving.
But all those sort of little things led up to being able to lead the team as a whole. And that's something that I very much appreciate, both of you guys being able to be straight with us and be mentors, 100%. That is the biggest thing that I'm thankful for, is in those leadership opportunities, in those growth areas, getting us where we need to be, right? I am not the same person, he is not the same person that we were as freshmen. The confidence and the just leadership ability in general almost completely attest to you guys. So
Without you guys, I wouldn't have been pushed to my limits, and I would have grown as much as a leader as I did. So thank you guys so much for being there for us, kicking us along the way, and just ultimately being our mentors and our supporters.
we're gonna miss you guys a whole lot.
We've all had so many amazing memories from our time in junior ROTC. We hope you enjoyed a few of our favorites.
None of these things would have been possible without you both. Thank you so much for everything you've done for each and every one of us. And for the class of 2026, thank you.
And thank you for flying with Delta Airlines.
There we go. That's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. He just sat down, dog.
I can't. What's up, no, restart. What's up, Major Sarge? Top 4 here.
Major, my favorite. Nope, sorry. I think figured out what you're saying.
If not, just keep it rolling, and this is how we get it 100%, and then it'll probably change as I direct you.
This year.
Hey, Major and Sarge.
Cut.
Let's go. Major, my favorite. Nope. Holy cow. I got this.
So was Major can attest? I can.
Major, my favorite memory with you was from the lock-in this year when we raced in the bounce house and you beat me.
Pause. Golly, bro. Come on, fire truck.
It's the grueliness of the fun bus.
Don't look at me. Look at the camera. Chad, go.
One take wonder. Here we go. Let's go. They're already red, bro. What? You guys, you speak up some more because there's background noise.
This background, you eating your fries.
Oh yeah, that's probably good.
Alright.
I'm back in now.
We don't know lock in.
Okay, why are we
Alright. I don't know, because we...
Ready? Yeah, ready.
Okay. Nice.
What, brother? Yeah, ready. Ready.
Big rolling. So team commanders. What? He picked Major. You rocked your mic so hard right now. That's it. Alright, we'll go with that because that's gonna be long and it's fine.
No, it was, as soon as I saw him like lock in, I was like, yep, I have to lock in.
End video.